Praises and glory goes to our only and mighty power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations unto the elect men feeding the sheep of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in sincerity and truth with this great gospel, man. With this great gospel coming straight out of our Bible. The Bible is for Israelites, right? And this Bible is the only book that will reveal the name, that will reveal who is the true power of the earth, which is Yahweh, that will reveal who is his chosen people, which is the children of Israel, right? And that also gives you what the prophecies and the histories, right, and the times that you're living in. You got all that and future things to happen And what we waiting for? Deliverance. Waiting for deliverance out of this fucking prison, man. This hellhole, this shithole that we're stuck in, right? The Lord said that he's going to send his son back to deliver us from the hands of who are enemies. And who's the chief enemy? Esau, Edom, right? And him and that all-seeing eye bullshit, right? He watching that all-seeing eye. Everywhere you turn for this man is on his dollar. You got an all-seeing eye, right? He got that shit from going back to other deities and demonic worship of other nations, right? You go back to the pyramid and the Egyptians, right? Because all Esau do is follow things of the nations from the past. The things of the nations from the past. He loves to mimic things of the nations of the past. And right now he's all about this all-seeing eye. What they call it, the eye of providence. The eye of providence is a symbol that depicts an eye, often enclosed in a triangle and surrounded by rays of light of glory meant to represent divine providence, whereby the eye of God watches over humanity. We know this is not the eye of God watching over humanity. That's the eye of Satan. That's the eye of Satan. Esau, Edom, the wicked, right? And he got these things and all his symbols, right? His money, his new world order, right? Another thing, he got in his churches. You go in churches, man, you got the same thing. The eye. Why you got the eye in the church? Catholic Church. You got the eye on the dollar, right? Another thing, every fucking movie he puts out, what is it? The eye, right? It's always a fucking eye, man. Because these devils, they deep into their witchcraft and their sorcery. They're deep into their witchcraft and their sorcery. Let's get this verse. It's the book of Psalms 9 and 20. Says, put them in fear. Put them in fear, O Yahweh, that the nations may know themselves to be what but men. But to be but men, all this all-seeing eye. All-seeing eye. Yeah, the Lord gonna drop a missile in your motherfucking eye. The Lord gonna have a missile bust a nut in your fucking eye and blind your bitch ass. And it's gonna be the rap of you Edomites and all this witchcraft and all this sorcery and all this Satanism, right? And all this idol and imagery, right? Man, it serves no purpose. Look at all these different movies. The Eye, right? From fucking Godzilla to fucking Avatar. The Eye. What else? Come on, man. There's a reason why they promote this, because they trying to promote the vibration of at Egypt, the all-seeing eye. Like Esau is God. He said he's gonna sit in the temple of God and show himself that he is God, and that's what you're seeing right now. How is he a God? Because everybody got to go to him for the one of all things. And these people of this society, what they done put their trust in everything in what Esau's college, Esau's money, right? Esau's public aid, Esau's medicine, Esau's education. We could keep going all day. Everything they trust. You got foreigners coming from other countries just to come learn Esau's education, right? Esau's English, Esau's math, right? Because they already know this man is in power. The devil is in power right now, man. It's Psalms 9 and 16. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared by the work of his own hands. Yeah. They done promoted this bullshit so much that now when you see it, oh man, there go the Illuminati. There go Illuminati. There go Illuminati. There go them people. Right? It's like, at one time, nobody knew. The Lord is exposing these devils. Right? There's a reason why you got all these fucking movies and the cover of them is an eye. You got all these different movies, 5-point stars on them, different stars, right? Different symbols, because the devil is speaking to his other counterparts, man, the other demons. And I'm gonna read it. Says, "The Lord is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands." Haggai. The wicked shall be turned into hell, right? The Lord gonna lay these motherfuckers down, right? They're gonna become in a low state. They're gonna come in. They're gonna suffer like we have to suffer. We in hell, and all the nations that forgot the Most High. For the needy shall not always be forgotten. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. Arise, O Yahweh, let not man prevail, right? Let not these devils prevail with their witchcraft and their sorcery, right? Because what's Esau's main thing in his heart that he want to achieve is what? The MOTB, the mark of the beast, the implementation of a radio frequency identification device in your hand or in your forehead or wherever you want to put in your body. You might just shove it up your ass, right? He might say, fuck it, shove it up their ass. Because Esau gonna get tired of you people, man. Right? That's what's coming, man. Esau gonna get tired of you people. It says, put them in fear, O Yahweh, that the nations may know themselves to be what? To be but men. And that's a reality check that's coming for Esau. You ain't no God. You ain't no God. I'm talking about all-seeing eye, the eye of providence. Right? The eye of deception, the eye of Satan. The eye of providence is a symbol depicted on an eye, often enclosed in a triangle and surrounded by rays of light of glory, meant to represent divine providence, whereby the eye of God watches over humanity. And this is not the eye of God, man. You've been lied to. You've been lied to. I'm going to read the book of Psalms 2 and 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing, man? I'm reading it again. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against Yahweh. That's what they doing, right? They thinking in their inward thoughts is they gonna continue, right? What you got the elites doing, right? They gonna set wars in all these countries, have you zombies kill each other and go hide, and they think they gonna pop back up and reestablish themselves on the earth under a new name, under a new currency, right? No, the Lord ain't dealing with that spirit. I'm reading, it says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against Yahweh and against the anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in what? Derision. They're going to be in derision. They ain't going to understand the situation that they're in. They're going to be kind of in a state of confusion, distraught. They're going to be all fucked up. That's the future of you Edomites, man, because your ass going into fucking captivity through the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Yeah, this is the book of Micah 5 and 15. What the Lord about to do, and I will cut off the witchcraft out of thine hand, and thou shalt have no more, soothsayers. Thy graven images also will I cut off, and thy standing images out of the midst of thee, and thou shalt no more worship the work of thine hands. And I will pluck up thy groves out of the midst of thee, so will I destroy thy cities, and I will execute vengeance and anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard. Yeah, man, come on. The Lord's about to tear this place up. The Lord's about to tear this place up. And if you're an Israelite, man, you should be looking forward to this. This is what going to bring in the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven.